I want to tell you why I made that video, or why I put the video in of my dad. I haven't showed anybody that bit. That was recorded. He was just told, or we were just told, that he had like a few days to live, and we braced ourselves for it. But he didn't pass away then. And the next week he was like full of like life and energy, and so I thought I'd take the opportunity to get a video with him that I was never going to show with the world or share with the world. But I thought, you know, I seen an ad on TV. It was an ad for some Alzheimer's, maybe an organisation, maybe the main Alzheimer's organisation, and it was all, I've got Alzheimer's, let's all go for a coffee and let's take selfies. Yes. That's not my experience. That's not my experience of Alzheimer's. That's not my family's experience of Alzheimer's. And a lot of the people I've talked to who've cared for people with Alzheimer's, that's not their experience either. And I don't mean to offend anybody who made that ad, but I'm just being honest. My truth. And before my dad got Alzheimer's, yes, I've looked after people when I worked in the hospital that had it, and it's only when it's on your own doorstep you realise, you know, what goes on, and it's shocking, like, you know, what, it's an awful disease. And it's not that I want an ad of all doom and gloom and all and stuff, but not that. I want something to represent the carers and the people who are living with dementia, Alzheimer's. I learned a good thing today, from actually a good friend of mine, Lenny, the dementia friendly barber. I made a video for him, and we became friends, and I had mentioned that my father suffered from, this is for like the sufferers of Alzheimer's, but that's the wrong word to use. You know, always a student. It's really, you should say, the people who live with dementia or Alzheimer's. And so you learn something every day. But I just wanted to say thank you, but I wanted to tell people why. Because, you know, yeah, things like Alzheimer's, my dad was a big strong man, and to see him like fade away like that, you know, it was hard to watch. Yeah, there's the Musical Memories Choir, amazing bunch of people who go around nursing homes out of their own time, and they sing for people who have Alzheimer's and dementia. Unbelievable. And it's funny how when I left my job and started 345 Films, that a lot of my work has to do with mental health, has to do with Alzheimer's. It's really good, and I can use my experience. But anyway, thank you for listening to me. We might return to this subject again, but it's time for today's vlog to really start.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
So I'm heading off now to Lisburn. I go to the gym in Lisburn. It's run by a guy called Paul Murray, and I do love Paul, but he loves to be a cunt. He's not everyone's cup of tea now, but I have to say he knows his stuff, and he is very good. You know, he hits a nerve with people, and people can either go two ways. He'll tell you the truth. He'll tell you his truth, but he'll tell you the truth no matter what. And I think when you have people like that around you, you can only win, because your loved ones are not necessarily going to say, you know, listen, you're going to die. You're going to fucking die. I want to lose weight. Because I'm 34 now, it feels like I woke up one day and I'm old now, honestly. It must be 10 years in injury that done it. I just feel it crept up on me, and I just feel old. When I started Primal, it took me a month to get ready, even to work out. It was just, my hips were so tight, and my back, like, all comes from your hips, so my back's great now. Primal has really helped me, and I move about really well now, but because I've sort of lost my way, but I need to get back. Paul has been at me for the last fucking 6 months to get this vlog out. He wants to be more extreme, and I can understand that. He thinks that I can show this side of Chris Heath, but I'm afraid to show another side of Chris Heath, the vulnerable side. I'm not really. It's probably just laziness. Yeah, there's the Costa, Lisburn, Costa Downpatrick. It's where I spend most of my days. Meeting people, getting the crack, getting the skinny latte, extra hot. So on my way over to Primal here. What's the crack? Here's this I was talking about. I was going to say, how much of a is he going to be on this?
I'm a rain, you're not. Come here.
That's getting cut out anyway. It's my vlog. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out all his main shit and put my main shit in. That's the best type of shot of you, blurred and out of focus. Right, so here we are in Primal. I've come to a crossroads where I haven't been keeping up to.
There's fuck all crossroads. Let me tell you something. He can't shut that. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
And he can't get himself out of bed. And he makes up bullshit excuses. Well, why can't he get out of bed, Chris? Why?
I can't.
Why can't he? Why were you here this morning?
Because I was editing yesterday's vlog to 5 o'clock.
There we go. And what about the last week?
Last week I came out, well, a few days early I came out.
Two. And what was the week before that?
I didn't know you've heard.
And the week before that? And the week before that?
Okay.
And the week before that?
I've been home 5 days every week. Last week was.
So we got
Wait.
talking shit. Listen, you're overweight. So like, hold on, I'm not gonna talk like that. I'll tell you, you're fat.
Right, yeah, that's okay, yeah.
No, because I'm talking like that to you. So I'm not gonna just hold my P's and Q's here now or something. You're fat because you eat too much food.
Top tip,
Yeah.
if you don't like your greens, blend them.
It's simple as that. If you were eating too much broccoli, you would still be fat. You're eating too many calories. It's simple as that. So all you need to do is factor in your calories. Whatever calories you've got, you're meant to have that day. Factor them in, and if you want a bar of chocolate, factor that bar of chocolate in for your calorie count. That's all you need to do.
Yep.
You don't need to deprive yourself of the food you want, the food that you still feel you need. As you progress, as you get better and better, and you realise that you need less and less of that food, well then you'll factor less in your diet. But at the start, there's no point in you going cold turkey, because all it's going to do is set yourself a failure.
Yeah. Do you know one thing as well? This one thing this vlog's going to do for me, right? It's going to keep me busy, because I need content and I need to be creating.
Do you want to eat so much food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a time whenever I was in night duty and I was a football coach, and I was doing a course in the fucking college in Belfast. I didn't have fucking time to fucking eat. I didn't have time to eat, and I lost 4 stone, and I wasn't even at the gym. I tore my cruciate ligament, couldn't exercise properly until I got the operation.
Which then puts you back to what we had about 5 minutes ago, Les, when I said to you, it's the bullshit you're telling yourself, because you're able to control what you eat. Your first protocol is, honestly, consistency. That's it, nothing else. You don't need to focus on anything else. Just be consistent with your eating, be consistent with your training. Everything else is gravy. Seeing 6 to 8 weeks, when you've done 5 days consistently, when you've done 7 days a week of proper eating, then you focus on, let's go on sets, let's go on reps, let's go on protocols, let's go on programs.